Hello everyone, this is Pilpoh. Welcome back to Star Technology. Now, it has been a week. I accidentally forgot to record a video for this last week, and it was like Thursday by the time I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to do Star Technology. So I do apologize, but, you know, life happens, and I was really enjoying the Reclamation pack that I've been playing. Anyway, I did do a few bits between episodes. So we got that going at least. We are going to do the Fusion Reactor Mark II today. Maybe try and automate that. I added a couple more. I did 4 more. No, sorry, 3 more of these large macerators. And I added the second one of this. What's this one? This one is the thermal centrifuge. That's the one. Yeah. Now, what I will say is currently we've got such a massive backlog. I need to move that button so it's not on H, because G is my my wireless, right? We've got such a huge backlog when it comes to crushed stuff, especially when it comes to emerald, and that's what this is working on right now, is all the emerald stuff. So this one's got emerald, this one's got emerald. What happens with that is it forces it to be refined emerald, and then it goes through like this. Now, I split these ones up. I think I split these up quite nicely. You can see I've got 2 right here. So this one, I think. Okay, cool. Yeah. This one right here, this one is dealing with what looks like emeralds. Yeah, all the emerald dust. So, or making emeralds from this one right over here. And then the bottom one, so that's the bottom one. I'll show you actually. I don't want to break this. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? But if I break that there, there's the input that we've got. So that will do like rubies and stuff. And then on this side, we've got the other one, the top one, which is currently going through, what's that, refined? Yeah, that stuff. Look how much stuff we got there. And it is going down. It's going down quite quickly. But you can see we've got loads of like refined stuff that needs to be worked on. Now this one at the top here is actually not doing anything, which is quite useful. But I think this is the... Okay, so it's the top one. Whatever's in here, obviously we could do with more stuff out of one of these ones then instead. Yeah, looks like we could do that. Okay, yeah, fair enough. In that case, I will take these ones and I will put it in the other one as well up here, because obviously this one's not being... Oh, to be fair, that's not fair. It's because emeralds are the only ones that are going through this. Anyway, I'll stop talking about this setup in a minute. I wanted to just check in on it a little bit. Even this one's not really been used right now, which is kind of awesome looking at it. Now, my whole plan was like the Sheldonite and all of this sort of stuff was going to go through this and so on and so on. I was going to make a second pair of the large centrifuges, but I feel like this one is going to do... It's got like half the jobs that this one's got, right? This one crushes up the raw material. This one refines the crushed raw material into refined crushed. And then this one then crushes up the refined crushed, if you know what I mean. So this one has like half the job as this one, is what I was trying to say. Yeah. So that's why I think this one needed to be double. The only problem, as I said, is right now we've got a bit of a backlog. So if I do crushed, you can see like that was at 75k just before I started recording. So it is going down. It's just taking its time, and we'll get there with it. In other words, we've also got a crushed Sheldonite, and we were thinking about using Sheldonite for... I think we needed it for some reason instead of we were using this stuff. Now, which one was it? Okay, it's for the platinum line, right? Raw group sludge, I think it is. Group sludge, this one. Yes. That's how we are currently doing it, by the way, because we've already got this, the purified version. We should probably instead instead of thermal centrifuging the... That is a good idea. Yeah, instead of thermal centrifuging the Doughnut, what I should do is refine it instead, or no, purify it, right? Because this one right here, you only get half the platinum group sludge. This one right here, how do we make the purified version? You wash it. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to go and do that now. So if we have a look for the platinum group sludge recipe, so it'll be in here. Group sludge. So that one, if we have a look, is over in this direction. So that is right there. We take that one out. And I can swap it out just like this. And what was it? It was this one. Cool. And that's not how that works either. So 4. Yeah, because you get 4 out of it. So it's actually much, much nicer. In fact, is that the exact stuff we need to do with it? Wait a minute. Be a large chemical reactor with the nitric acid. You get nickel solution out of it. Nickel solution. Okay. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we need. Nitric acid. Yeah, fine. Cool. So that is the new recipe for that one. Okie dokie. And then finally, what we need to do is do the purification of this one. So that recipe, I think, is in here. I don't remember which one we were using for purified. In fact, again, we could look that one up. So purified. This one, right? So elite ore washer, which I'm guessing is... Okay, it's over there, apparently. Okay, fair enough. This one. So we take this one out, and... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, we've got the thingy down here, which is good. So I need to... Okay, so I'm using the second program. I think that's because that's the quickest. Don't get me wrong. I think that's what we needed to do because that one there is... Yeah, 0.4 seconds, whereas the rest of them take a little bit of time. And we don't really need the nickel or stone dust. So we're just going to do that one right there. Think that makes sense? So now can we make platinum group sludge and it'd be all right? Okay, group... Oop. Says missing purified Doughnut. Did I do that? Did I not put it in? Where did I put it? Why did I put it there? I will say I've literally just woken up and I haven't finished my coffee yet. So, but anyway, there you go. That looks like what we needed to do. Are you going to send it in here? Or did I already have some? There we go. That's what we like to see. Oh, love it. How much Doughnut do we have? That might be a thing. Not bad. We've got quite a lot right there. We've got loads of dust as well. You can use the dust. You can electrolyze it and you can get platinum that way. Is that not what we should do as well? We should probably do this for palladium. What happens if you have 2 of the same recipe? Like platinum right there. There's a few ways to get it. And I think platinum group sludge is one of the ways. Yeah. So if we want to get these ones right here. Oh, I guess what we could do is just say that... No. Because, yeah, we got the chemical line for the platinum group sludge. And then we get all of these bits. I really need to do a whole platinum line for this. That is something that I need to do. Anyway, I've been putting this off for a while. We are today going to make the Mark II fusion reactor. I haven't built anything for this or anything. I was kind of focused, as you could probably tell, on the macerator sort of thing. Anyway, this is the area we're going to do it. Now, I did forget between episodes that I wanted to swap out the... Yeah, I've got the ZPM over here. You can't like overclock this thing over here from what people have saying. Although I'm just getting conflicting arguments against that, but I believe you can't. You can't overclock it. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be 3 out from here. So if I were to get, what if I got like a lot of blackstone apparently? There you go. So we go 1, 2, 3. This is where we're going to put the Fusion Reactor Mark II computer. Now, has it got the thing where you can place it like that? No, that mod's not in here. Okay. Need to place it against something then. Oh, cool. Platinum Groot Sludge is done. Nice. That's crushed blackstone. Excellent. Thank you for that. Blackstone is what I wanted. So if I come out like that, and I think this one right here is where we want to put it. Basically, I believe this is the exact size of this platform. Yeah. And we want another platform. And if you look up, I'm doing like a 3 platform to connect them together. So this is the 3. You see what I mean? Anyway, this one is going to go right. Why are you like that? Oh, imagine if it dropped. That would suck, wouldn't it? Okay, right. Let's get rid of these. Structure incomplete. Oh, of course it is. Because we need to do... What was it that we needed to do? We needed to terminal it. Shift, right click. There we go. And why are you not fitted? Is it because I have to put these properly? Right. Before I do anything, I don't want any of this to drop. So I'm going to put that on pick up to inventory. Why did you not work? I think I have everything for this. What's going on with this one? Invalid structure. I think it's because these ports are like the wrong way round or something. Possibly. Right. I'm going to build the... Yeah, I'm going to build this out over here. So if I do that, yeah, I'm going to build a new platform out over here. And that'll be right underneath this. That way, if we accidentally drop anything, even though we've got our magnet card on, it should just land on the platform instead. Also, it'd be nice to just have a little platform down here. I like that idea. Right, back in a sec. And just like that, there is our... I could put this back now, can't I? There is our platform. Pretty decent. Right, is it because these are like the wrong way around? That must be what it is, right? I might have to just rip this down again. Why does it do this? Why the heck does it do this? Oh, does it? Did it also... No, these things are fine. Why does that one look all right, but then this one obviously is the wrong way around? Odd, isn't it? That one's obviously pointing inwards, which is not what we want. Okie dokie. So that one there's fine on this side. I think basically it placed all of the ports in one direction right there. So anyway, I'll go round and fix all of these, and then hopefully when we go back, they will be absolutely fine, and we can actually start using this bad boy, and maybe get ourselves some of the stuff from the quests. Now, I've not looked at the quests in a while, to be fair. Resource production. Ooh, we are quite close on all of these, aren't we? So we need to go to Abydos though, so obviously we can't do that until later. We need to get our first Stargate. Has this changed? This must have changed at some point, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe it hasn't changed. Wait a minute. I don't know. I actually don't know. Okay, well. All good. Anyway, for now, let's go back to... Is it this one? No, wait a minute. It has changed. Where's the... Oh, no. I was looking at the wrong flipping thing. Progression tracking is the one that was down here. They've added a lot since. Like, look at all of this stuff. Like Dragon Egg and stuff. What the heck? Okay. This one up here. They've added another, like, Draconic Empire is another whole quest and stuff. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Moving the goalpost for me. I already thought that getting to Abydos and doing the Stargate was enough, but okay, all good. This one right here is what we need to do. We need to do Yeah, these 3 ingots. I think that would be a cool idea for today to try and get these done. Now, the way that this is done, chromium and luteum. And luteum needs to go through... I don't know which kind of reactor. It says Mark 1. You can put it through a Mark 1 reactor. So you might want to do that. Silicon and lanthium. Lanthium, we can just, yeah, do that too. And so can we, yeah, silicon we can do as well. So that one, and then liquid chromium. Liquid chromium, we can vanadium and hydrogen gas. Or we could scrap some chromium, right? Probably going to do the scrapping of the chromium. Not going to lie, because that one looks a lot easier. Can you scrap this one as well? Okay, you can do the dust, but I'm guessing the dust only comes... Yeah, okay, never mind. There might be another way of doing it. Wait, tiny pile? No. Small pile? No, okay. Yeah, okay, we're definitely going to have to use the reactor to do this one then, which means we need a Mark 1 reactor, which is making us some of this. And then these 2 come... Okay, that's fine. We could do that. I think we can do that. That'll be okay. Fine. Right, anyway, I'm going to go off and do... Yeah, fix this thing up. So I shall be back in a bit. Okay, I think this is the last one right here. Hey, there we go. Got Mark 2 reactor. Fully formed. Love it. Right, I am actually going to nick this one over here. Now, I'm pretty sure that we don't need all of these to be running at this time. So this one is currently going right now. And I don't think we need it to have the one right there. No, it looks like it's fine. I think we could have run it off of just one of these. Not going to lie. I think that's how that works. Yeah, we didn't need that. Now, I'm going to try it on this one, I guess. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? If we put that one there and we get our wire cutters. That one, and then this goes there with a wrench. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice that I can just use... I can get the wrench and stuff out of my inventory. So good. Stick that one there. Now, that's going to take a lot of power, isn't it? Bypass limit. Go on. Drain our power system. Why the heck not? This is going to power all of these hatches. Why have you stopped? Maybe it doesn't use it until later on. I don't know. Anyway, it's all good. This one. Oh, there you go. The power's going all the way up. I think this is how this works. Yeah, looks like. Cool. Right, let's put this one all back in the system. And I need to just get some stuff and put it in here, I guess. So, should we try this one? This one looks like it's going to be maybe easier. I'd say it might not be easier, but still. This one is liquid ruthenium, whatever, and then arsenic vapor. So that's arsenic dust. And then I think we got some of this, right? Yes, we can make some of that. Okay, so I need to make a recipe for each. Pop back up here. I like using this one in the middle here, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to put in probably the ingots right there. And that would be in the extractor, which we've already got. And then the arsenic vapor, again, I believe we can put that in. That's the ore washer? Where's the extractor? I swear we've got an extractor down here somewhere. Did we make a big extractor? I think we did, didn't we? Tell you what. We can use this thing and say... liquid... I think there's the big extractor, isn't it? And if I remember correctly, it's all the way over here. This is our big extractor. Let's make sure. Large extraction machine. That makes sense, doesn't it? So I can stick those 2 in there. This does seem to work. I've put these on blocking mode instead of locking mode, meaning that it doesn't matter if it comes back into this one or not. The same with this one is on blocking instead of locking. That's what you guys suggested I should do. So I guess we need to try and get, I'll tell you what, let's fusion. There we go. Might need to get a cable over to this. I haven't turned flipping channels back on. I really need to do that at some point. So red needs to go over here and then come back up. Right, let's see if I've got the chops still to do this. It's been a while since I've had to do some applied energistics like this, I will admit. But what we're doing is we've got a pattern provider. I'm not going to make it so it's got like the little arrow. I'm just going to put a flat interface on it instead. I think that might work just as well. Let's get some blue. Yeah, regular old blue right there. So is it blue that we have for the input? And then that's the output. Yeah, blue is input, and that means that we could do like this and this and this. Yeah, that makes sense. And then all we need to do is have a red come up like this. And again, with this one, actually, I want to make that a sub-network as well. So quartz fiber. We're going to put a quartz fiber here. We're going to put a quartz fiber here. Red. So this one actually needs to be connected like that. There you go. So that is now, well, it's got power. So this is going to put into the interface. That's going to put into the two storage buses, which I have not put on there yet. Storage bus. In fact, we need another storage bus and we need another interface. Because the interface is going to go right there. This, I don't know if I've put it on auto output. Can you do auto output with this? I think it does already auto output. Is that what this is doing over here? Yeah, I haven't told it to do anything. It's just auto outputting. You'll notice as well, I've already put this as drama stadium. Yeah, that stuff. I've already put that in there. Liquid stuff right there. So I am going to come... Actually, you know what? You know what? Where's my wrench? I'm actually not going to put it there. I'm going to put it on the side here. So if I do that, yeah, I want to come down like this. And I don't want that to be like that. I want that to be a storage bus. Basically, this on this side is powering all of these, right? And then this is powering this. I hope that makes sense. If I do this and this, and then all I need to do, did I not make the recipe for this? I probably didn't hit it, did I? So no, I didn't. Okay, so that's the recipe right there. You need double the amount of arsenic apparently. Back down to fusion. Okay, right, let's give this one a bash. Stick that one in, and what's it called then? Okay, that one. Now, we need an ingot, don't we? So actually, I might make the ingot recipe as well before we do anything. So let's have a look, ingot recipe. Okay, I think that's the one we need. Okay. Ingot. I can't remember if we've got one of these already for... Oh, flipping it. We've got loads of ingots down there. All right. One of these might be an ingot thingy. No, you know where it is? It'll be over here, wouldn't it? Is this one over here? Let's have a look. It's the extruder, isn't it? Is it the extruder that we need for this? Actually, fluid solidifier. No, that's not it. Maybe it's this one. I'm so confused by these. Yeah, solidification array. There you go. That one there is. This one here is for the ingots. Gotcha. Right. Let's try it now. So that one. Go. Start. Let's have a look. See if this is working now. Ooh, it's running. It is running. Although the power did like significantly drop, didn't it? So But at least that's a quest. Sick. That is so good. Now. It's annoying that I made this one red. Because I can't... Oh, you know what? Doesn't matter that it's red. Let's get cable anchors. You got a couple of cable anchors right there. I'm going to route this one all the way to the back as well. Because we need an output right here. So if I do interface, we need 2 more interfaces. I'm going to put one there. Like that. And then we're also going to have one on this side right here. So if I do an interface right there. I think there's only 3 things that you can make out of the Mark II reactor. From what I can think of at least. So I can do this and this. Yeah. I really need to go turn the channels back on. I'll do that for next episode. I promise. There you go. That way I will definitely do it next episode. So that was for this stuff. I don't really know what we're going to use this for. I think it's the UV stuff. Am I right in thinking? UV machine. Yeah, that's what that uses. Fair enough. More of that stuff. Why do we not just make the plate recipe for this then? I'm going to do that. Instead of like having to hammer this down, we can make the plate recipe. If I do that and we go plate recipe. There you go. Sweet. Because we've already got like the plate thing over here. Does that make sense? Stick that one in. We can make the plates whenever we want. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is this next one we want to do is okay, I need to keep my eye on this one. So we've done that one. This one comes from fusion reactor of the lutetium and chromium. But I need to at least tell this one that it's like that, and that's locked right there. So this one is locked. That's why it came back into the system, because I locked this one to be what I wanted it to be. And then we also need the last one. So that was the that one. And then this one right here is gonna come into this one. I didn't even look up what this one does or how we are supposed to make this. So that is liquid titanium, which is easy enough, and geranium, which is a thing that we need a second reactor for. Okay, do we need to set up some reactors to make like this and this at all times? That might be what we need to do, which means we need to go back to the fusion reactor Mark 1. Have this one always... Oh, I like this idea. Have this one over here always running and creating us... We got quite a decent amount right there of the europium. I like that. That's really cool. And then have the other 2 always making us... In fact, I'm going to move these to the front. So that one and lutetium as well. Fine. Right, we need to figure out now. We need to chop the bottom off of this one right here and make that a recipe. And then we just need to stack it on top of this. And then that'll be the idea, I think. I think that's how we're going to have to do it. Yeah, because we can't really do anything with this. Although, to be fair, for now, what we could do is if we pop back up... You know what? I think I could do it here now. I don't know if they fixed this to be okay with fluids. I mean, it was always okay with fluids, but you can't... You can edit the fluids now. That's really useful. Well, that's really good. Okay. Never used to be able to edit the amount of fluid that you could have with things. Anyway, that is not the right one that I wanted to do. It was this one. So that is a recipe, and I think this is the other recipe that we needed. Mark 2. Mark 2. There we go. Lovely. So that is the Mark II reactor, all set up, but not set up. Because what we ideally want to do is we want to make 3 of these Mark II reactors and then have them always being supplied with, like, you know, all of the different bits and bobs. That makes sense to you guys? Okay, right. We're going to go back to making all of the fusion reactor Mark 1s. So I'm just going to go up and we'll figure it out when we start trying to program it in. Cool. Okay, so MK1. That is the recipe. Although, am I right in thinking? Wait a minute. Am I right in thinking that I used like LV for these? I did use that. Did I need to use ZPM for these ones? I don't think I did, you know. I don't know why I did that. Oh well. Anyway, I am going to recreate. Sorry, this one right here. And we want to put it on this. No, that's not what I meant to do. This one. We want to put it on the second one. But if we press the plus icon, it will only do the first one. Did you know that? Kind of annoying, isn't it? Flipping heck. Right. So, we want to do 31 glass. We know we want to do 31 glass. Oh, you can't bookmark from here anymore. There was like a little period of time where you could bookmark. So, I know we need 31 fusion glass. Fusion glass. That's not it. This one. So 31 of that fusion glass. We need 48. Which actually, I don't think we need 48, do we? In fact, looking at it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Is it? Did I start here? Okay, so it's half of whatever this is. Yeah, no, that makes sense. 24. So it's 24 of the machine casing. So 24. So 31, 24. That's what we need to start with, I guess. So let's change that one to 24 set. We definitely still need the super coils right there. We need 31 of those. We don't need this many inputs. Or we don't need these inputs, do we? Input and output hatch. Input hatch. LV input hatch. Is that the input hatch? Yeah. Let's replace that and I make 16 of these. We don't need 16. We need 8, don't we? Because it's only the top ones. 8 input. Now, output, I think we need 16 output hatches. Yes, I believe we do. I think that's okay. And then we definitely still need the 16 of the LV energy hatches. We definitely need the superconducting coils, which are the most pain in the bum ones. And we also need some LV. You know what? I'm not going to do the power for this because I might nick the power from my other donut that we've already got down here. See that we've got these. I think we could get away with only one of these per. So I'm going to, as in we could leave this one here and then nick these two and then put this one on the one above and then this one on the one above that. That makes sense? I'm just sort of trying to figure it out now. Right, let's get our piece of paper, which is in here. And I will say, call that one half donut. You know what? MK1. There you go. So I can use this now to be like, that's what it is. Go. Stick that one in there. And we could say half. Oh, hello. Half donut. MK1. Start. Cancel. I want to actually make 2 of those, don't I? Is that going to be okay? Making 2 of them? Have we got enough stuff? We do have enough stuff. Lovely. That is going to take us a phenomenal amount of time, though. Do you want to do that right now? Probably. I don't think there's anything else we need to do right now. It's just make the half donut. Okay, let's do it. I'm going to put this in the corner here. We need 2 of them, so I might as well just make them. Fine. Fine, we'll just make 2 of the half donuts. And there's nothing else I can do, so I'm just going to have to flip and sit about and do nothing. I'm sure there's something else we can, like, faff about with, right? He's make, like, a bunch of, like, materials for us. You need to do the platinum line. Right, I'll tell you what. We can at least look into the platinum line and what is needed to constantly run the platinum line. Now, this one right here, I think I removed... Craft that is locked. Yeah. Did I remove the recipes for Nakodara? No, I didn't. I'm going to take all of these out because we don't want them there. Because this thing down here already does it. Already enriches all of my Nakodara. So I might have to take that out. Anyway, let's have a look. I'm gonna work backwards through the line right here. What is it? What is it actually like trying to make right here? I'm pretty sure it's probably like the where is it? The trinium or tritium or whatever they call it? No, that doesn't come from the platinum line, does it? Iridium, maybe, or the osmium. Or the rhodium. I have no idea. What I'm trying to say is, should we have set up the Sheldonite? And you know what we could have done? I just realised, instead of like, just make it flipping passive. What am I doing? What are you doing, Pilpoh? Idiot. To set up a brand new electrolyzer specifically for the Sheldonite dust. Is there another way of making this? Raw platinum powder, apparently. And you can electrolyze a bunch of other stuff. Okay, yeah, that's not what we need, is it? Yeah, that's the other way. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'm actually going to do that. So, we need an electrolyzer. Have I made, like, a big electrolyzer yet? Electromagnetic separator? Is that the one? I don't think this is the electrolyzer that I'm thinking of. No, it's not. Okay, do platinum dust again. We go over to electrolyzer. It doesn't really say that there is a big electrolyzer, is there? I could make the big as in large electrolyzer. One of these bad boys. I could make one of those. I might do that right here. Why not? Has this got enough space? Probably not, but... Oh, we can put it in the corner. Why not? So, what did I need for the large electrolyzer? Did I remove the recipe for... No, I didn't. Okay. I might not be allowed to do this right now, but let's try it. So, I think to make this... Wait, to make this... Make the electromagnet, or is it the electrolysis chamber? Okay, that is what we needed to have done. But anyway, we're going to do this one instead. So, let's make the advanced electrolyzer Mark II. And then, what is the thing that you need for this? You need some that stuff. At least 5, but it will make us 6, I think. Cool, okay. And then we just need, like, inputs and outputs and stuff when that actually comes in. Which should be okay. We could do that. But, again, it might take us a while because it's waiting on things to be done. Probably should have done this first. Not going to lie. I could cancel this. You know what? I'm going to cancel it. Why not? We'll let this go through. That's a good idea. We'll let this one go through and then let it like process a bunch of the platinum. And then from there, then we make the half donut. Aha. Got it. I don't think it's the platinum that is needed though, if I'm honest, but it's what we're going to do. So whatevs. So to make this one, yeah, it's the Sheldonite dust. And we get a load of palladium with it as well. Sweet. All right. Anyway, back in a sec when I have got all of the stuff to make us the large electrolyzer. And then we'll set up the 2 half donuts. Hopefully. I might actually even just go AFK or something for a bit. I actually got a star coin. I didn't actually look what our star coins are doing, but we can do anything from here apparently, except for this one over here. Ooh, that might be a good idea at some point. Okay, I'm going to cancel that one and we'll do that again. It always makes 6 anyway, right? So might as well. So that one is waiting on probably one of these things, right? Oh, weird. It put it on the wrong setting right there. Okay, weird. Are you still broken? Are you still waiting? Why do you keep putting it on 2? That's not the recipe, is it? Did I accidentally make that the recipe? Unless they changed it. Because if I have a look at it now, it's 4. They've changed the recipe. That's such a weird one to change it to as well. Let's stick that one back in. Oh, and I needed to have changed that as well, right? 4, and then there. You do it again? No, you haven't done it again. Okay. Right, let's cancel that recipe then. And we only need 4 of these now, but fingers crossed that's going to do it. Did it do it? I wasn't watching. Oh, yeah, there you go. Made it. Such a weird, like, change of a recipe, but it's all good. All good. And there we go. That is making us a load of platinum and palladium and all of that sort of gubbins from the Sheldonite that I have been smooshing up this entire time. I should have made this change a while back, but yeah, I just didn't. What does what was the other stuff that we used to use? Let's do group sludge because from there I can figure out what I did previously. It wasn't pitch blend, was it? It was, if we do platinum group sludge, how do we make this? It was this stuff. Okay. So what does that turn into if we were to like thermal centrifuge it? You get some sulfur from it. That's pretty cool. And then if you macerate that up, you get that and that. What do you get if you put that through an electrolyzer? Nickel. Okay. So it's not even really worth us doing that either, if I'm honest. Yeah, there's a few bits that, yeah, we're making lots of, but we don't really need it, if I'm honest. Anyway, that seems to have been, that's finished now. I think what we can now do is just, oh, that's not it. Let's get rid of those. Let's just do the half. I cannot spell today. There we go. Let's do half donut Mark II. Let's get 2 of those going. Oh, before I do that, I will say that I have, yeah, there you go. They're making the hot trinium ingots over here. I'm waiting for this to finish. Yeah, because yeah, I was using these and it put like a load of stuff in here, and I'm just waiting for it to finish up. I even took the stuff out of here and put it in this one whilst that one was being used for something else. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is we just got to wait for this one to finish. I don't think anything else is running right now. And then when that one's finished, that might be all of the trinium that we needed for the 2 halves that we've got, basically. Right, there we go. We've set off the half 2. I did it off camera by accident, my bad. But I've set both of them off. So we've got 2 halves of a donut Mark 1 being made right now. And then I suppose we've got to set those up like to be passive as well, don't we? So maybe we could look into that whilst they're going. At least look into it. Let's do that now. So it was these 2, right? So the geranium is going to be radon. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all of these bits right here. These are the ones that we need to do. So this one, radon and gallium. And I think we're getting gallium. Where are we getting gallium from? That is a good question. Gallium dust, isn't it? Vaguely remember. Yeah, because gallium arsenide is like a big thing later on. Purified cephalorite dust. How do we get the purified version? Okay, wait. There must be like 100% chance to get Okay, no. Vanadium. No, we don't want that. Okay, so nothing right there. There's a 5% chance if we do that. Okay, we might be getting it from... No, maybe not. Might be getting it from like a byproduct of something. Thermal centrifuge. Crushed. So we got a 33%. Meaning we probably got like lots of gallium anyway. 71k. That's not too bad, is it? So we can just ignore the gallium, I think, in this recipe right here. And the radon, wait a minute, if we do this one. Radon, where are we getting the radon from? I know we can get it from this, but I'm pretty sure distillation tower, ender, air is what we need to do. Oh, do we need to set the flipping ender air thing back up? It's a bulk vacuum cooler. I might need to do this at some point. That'd be kind of good. Yes. All right, fair enough. This is actually broken right now. So I need to have a look at what the electric pump recipe is and if this has changed at all. So if I were to do that right there. So why the flipping heck would you change it to a normal from a small? Is that all it is? It's changed from normal to small? Done. Grab all of this stuff and we'll take it downstairs. And just like that, we got 3 donuts. Oh, yeah. I've been meaning to do this for ages, to be fair. I actually spent some time and did it today, didn't I? So that was good. I like that. Now, I am going to set this one up right here for, I think, this one. So I'll move this one over. There you go. So for that, I am going to do that. And then this one is going to be that one. Right. I think I might have done it. I might have cracked it. Depends if this starts doing the thing. Got liquid gallium. It's got radon. Are you running? You are both making the wrong thing. I know exactly why that is happening. I need to move this one up one. That means that this is coming out somewhere else. Flipping heck. Why is that happening? Unless it's coming out the same place. And it can see it that way. Yeah, no, it's coming out over here. That's not what we want at all. Amazing. Why does it do this? Okay. Right. Instead of this right here, I'm going to take these 2 off. I just need to go up a little bit. And do one of those instead. Where's my wrench? There it is. Wrench. Do one of those. And now if we have a look in that one. Okay, you're both the flipping... That's not at all what I wanted to happen. Okay, silicon needs to go in that one like that. And I'm just going to drum that stuff out. Oh, you can't. Okay, I need drum. What's a decent drum? Oh, I'll just make a new tungsten steel one, because why not? I could have made an enriched Naquadar one, to be fair. Yeah, make a new one of these, and then take that one out. There you go. And you should go in. Perfect. Liquid silicon. Take that one out right there. Good. I'm going to just chuck that stuff away. I'm going to take the liquid... Oh, we're just going to chuck it in there for now. Okay. Right. Are you now doing what I wanted you to do? You're going to charge all the way up? There it is. That's what we like to see. That is exactly what we like to see. Now, if I grab that drum, I can take that out of there. And then we just got to go around and try and find the one that is... the one that's got the stuff in it. not that one. Maybe it's on the other side. Because the middle one, there it is. I knew there'd be some more. So we can take that out. This one, this one. Yes, we're good. We're good. Right, so this one right here, you see we've got 4,000. Wait, what was it? Loot? I guess we got 20 right there. Now, I wanted it to go in here, like that. Okay, so we take that back out. Are you going up at all? Ooh, did I allow you fluids in, like that? That was the issue that I had recently. I'll take that out. Pop it back in, like that. Are you going to go up? Nope. Why? I always have issues with these, don't I? Maybe I did it on this one properly. Okay, we don't need to auto-export, do we? It's just got the allow in. Got allow in as well. I don't want to void, technically, so we're all good. Yes, you've got some in there now. I'm just confused about why this is not going up. Working is disabled. Sure. Super tank, you've got the same priority, right? Yeah, 10,000. 10,000. Why is that not going up instead then? This happens every so often. If I take that out and pop it back in, it should go in here, but it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it goes into my disk instead. One of my disks that I've got up here. I don't know. I think it might be this one. But this one is set to -1, so that it should be going to any other priority first. Now, unless I have one already over here. What did I set all of these to? 9,003, apparently. Okay, so why the heck is it going into this up here? I bet you, if I were to log out, log back in, that might do it. Fine. Anyway, I'm just going to chuck those in there for now. And I'll fix that between episodes. Again. Ooh, and also this stuff. Oh, am I not allowed to pick that one up either? Liquid. Why am I not allowed to pick that one up? Okay, well, I've got a bucket of it now. I can pop that in like that. And then I can lock it. That's what I wanted to do. And then this one, I can say allow fluid input from output side. And I've even put the liquid stuff right there. You're on 10,000. You have got that stuff, and you're on 10,000 as well. Should be fine. I don't know why. You are not going up. You're not going up either, to be fair. It wants to go up. It wants this one, because when we get a new one of this, it should go in there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We should be able to make some Merrick and stuff. No, we've done that already, right? How do we make this? Chromium. Oh, yeah, we haven't done the liquid chromium yet. Okay, we need to do that as well. And what else was the other one that was in here? So, bookmark that. It's not trinium, is it? It's I think it's that one right there. Titanium and that stuff. Now, liquid titanium, we just need to, yeah, rough that one up as well. Okay, I'm actually probably going to use my big version for the titanium if we've not already got liquid titanium. Liquid titanium right there. And what was the other one? Liquid chromium. I don't know if we've got liquid chromium. Probably not. I don't see it in there. So I'm going to make liquid chromium. There you go. And it's definitely not in there, is it? No, I don't see the color. So can we just make these things now? So liquid chromium's being made. We've already got the rest of the stuff for that. American stuff. There you go. Done. Why did the quest, by the way, if I have a look at this, why was that grayed out? What's the dependencies that I haven't done? I've done that ingot, haven't I? Oh, I see. I haven't got it out of my inventory yet. There you go. And now that unlocks it. Why do we need the ingot? That's a weird one to get. But okay. Seems weird, but okay. That one is going to come in as well. So why... Oh, we made it. We actually made it. Oh, we probably need to make the ingots for these as well. So I am going to... Let's do that as a recipe. And then we also need to make this one a recipe. One of those. Stick that one in like that. Quest. Nice. And then what was the other one? Sorry, it was that one. How many of that? What did I... Did I ask it for a bucket worth? I don't remember now. You two are empty. Nice, because you're probably working on it, aren't you? Oh, you are. Nice. Okay. Well, when that's done, Tritanium. Tritanium. No, not 100. Just the one, please. Go. Yeah, we need to wait for this one to finish. That one's just finished right there. Let's put the American stuff away. All of that away as well. I will work on the radon issue between episodes as well. I'll get all of those set up. We've done quite a lot today. I didn't expect us to get this much done. I'll tell you what helps with this pack. I went for a dog walk between, like, whilst I was waiting for the donuts to be made, for example. So you need, like, other things to do whilst you play this. Now, my whole, like, shtick, let's say, is I like to preach the fact that when it comes to games, you don't need to AFK because there's always something to do. And in this pack, that is true, but there's so much to do that it sort of short circuits my brain. So because of that, I'm not preaching that anymore when it comes to this pack. If you want to AFK, AFK. I think we did quite a lot, actually, considering we also did the plat line, or at least a little bit of platinum stuff. In fact, it looks like we've completely run out of Doughnut dust. So if I do platinum, I keep putting platinum. But look at how much platinum we've got. Even the raw platinum powder we've got a ton of. We probably should go ahead and process that. Yeah, I should do that at some point. Anyway, doesn't matter. Is that electrolyzer as well? Oh, it is. All right, I'm going to stick that in there as well then. So, get raw platinum powder, pop that one in. Are you doing the thing? Or do you need to be on a certain... Are you even being pulled in? I know what's happening, actually. If we have a look right there. Yeah, it's got 5 Doughnut dust. That's like the worst casing for me to put right there, but it's all good. Ah, did you need to be on a certain... No. Why are you not working then? Get a load of chlorine out of this as well. You're supposed to, at least. Did I do something wrong? What is going on? Why are you idling? You're an electrolyzer, right? Did I put that in the wrong one? Electrolyzer, you got 3 raw platinum powder. Go. I don't get it. Yeah, just putting the raw platinum powder in there. Have you not got power? Did I put the power in wrong? No, you've got power. Why are you just idle? You weirdo. Okay, I'll fix this as well between episodes. Why does this keep happening? I keep finding interesting things like this. Let's have a look over here as well. Now, these are all flashing, which is actually a good sign. That means that we got through our backlog, I think. So if I do crushed, I do have a bunch of these things crushed that I'm not processing right now, at least. But it looks like we're getting through, like, a bunch of these, like the gold ore we're getting through right now. This stuff apparently is really useful. We need to get into using this at some point. Someone did say this dust is super useful. You get bismuth. And apparently we need a lot of bismuth for stuff later on. So I am processing that, as you can see. So how do you spell that? Z-A, this stuff. Oh, I'm actually not processing it right now. Okay, well, that's a good thing for us to stumble upon right now. Put this in here somewhere, don't I? Is that what I need to do? Or do I thermal centrifuge it first? It's probably already being thermal centrifuged. It's just, yeah, we haven't got to that point yet. Yeah, there we go. Okay. They're working on it, in other words. Okie dokie. Sorry. What I was saying is, I think we're done for today's episode. This might be a really long episode because I've been working on this, like, all day. It really helped having that little bit of a, sort of AFK break in the middle where I just left this running for a while whilst I went and took the dog out. So, yeah, there we go. I'm going to call it here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.